Hey guys, girls, welcome to this tutorial of Klick course. This is going to be the introduction, so let's get right into it. Before we go into the introduction, on the right bottom you can see a diagram, which is kind of the structure of Klick course, right? So you have institutes, programs, and within an institute or program you got course categories, courses, modules, and lessons. So let's get right into it. Okay, so when we get to Klick course, you see this app, and actually if you want to create your institutes, courses, or look at your students, you can actually click on these buttons here. There is another way to get there. You've got on the left, you've got this menu bar, and here at the users you can go to students and institutes, and then obviously here you go to courses. The other things that you'll find here is course categories. Now this is not obligatory, you can do without, but if you want to organize courses because you have multiple courses per institute, then you can do so here. Then next, what you want to do is you want to build your course quizzes. Course quizzes basically are based on the courses that you've built, and if someone completes a course quiz, they can receive a certificate. Now we'll go into that in a separate tutorial, how to create all of that. Other things, there are two quick links here. There is one that goes to students, you can see that here. And there is one that goes to your institutes, and that you can see here. Now, other things that you want to know about is the gear icon here is where you set up your integrations, and you can create your sign up pages here with all kinds of pixels, codes, whatever you want to put in there, so that you can capture the pixel if people are going to sign up for your course. And then last but not least, here you can look at your profile, you can put your profile pic in there, but importantly is the settings. So this is an overview of the Klick course dashboard, and I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in the next tutorial video. So welcome to this Klick course tutorial for setting up your account. Again, on the right bottom you can see kind of the structure of how the Klick course program works, right? So you got programs, categories, courses, modules, and lessons. Now, when we set up the account, we first do this in step 1 before we create the institute or program. All right, so here we are in the dashboard, and when you get into here, first what you do is you go to your profile and you go to settings. Okay, so before you do anything else, go to your settings here. Now what you will see here is your site general settings. You'll put your site name here, the description, your keywords, your name, your email, potentially your CC or BCC emails if you want to have CC or BCC emails from your email template. Now when I create this site, you can see that here. Where it'll appear is on the browser tab. Okay, you can see that here. All right, so when people go into your courses, they see your courses, but here is where the title goes. All right, next thing, step 2 is the email templates. Now we've already created all the email templates that you need. You have to customize these, right? Because if you don't, then people will see this logo, and you may want to customize your own logos, right? So these are the student email templates, and these are the institute email templates. If someone registers for your email for your institute, these emails are going to be sent out, and when they sign up for your course individual, right, then you send out these emails. All right, so make sure you customize these emails first. All right, now in order for that to work, and I'll skip over these two for now, make sure you put in your SMT settings. Okay, that means that actually these emails are going to be sent out through your email setup. Okay, to set this up, just go to your email hosting provider and look at SMTP setup, right? So, and you'll find it, and you'll find all these details that you need to put in here. So like the host, the port, username, and password. All right. Okay, so that's we covered the site general, we covered the email template and sending out emails. Next is the administration. Now this is important because here is where we set up the credits, the course credits that people can earn when they participate in your programs. So we have 4 categories in here. One is if someone buys your course, you can give him course credits. Okay, this can be 0 if you don't want to give the course credit, but you can also give them a value. Now, every course credit here is the same as a dollar amount. So if I say, hey, someone purchases a course, in general, they'll get like, $5 extra. Okay, that just incentivizes students to purchase your courses, because once they've done that and they've accumulated enough value, they can actually get a course for free. If a new registrant comes onto their courses, they can earn another $10. If your courses are referred by someone else and they come to your course, you can give them like another amount of course credits. Now this can be 25, right? And then most importantly, if you want to have students complete your courses, then you can give them a value in return that if they've completed the quiz, basically they've completed the course, right? Because else they can't do the quiz, and they completed the quiz, they get an additional number of points, okay? And then these points can be redeemed whenever they check out. Now let me show you that quickly. So for example, here I want to buy this course, right? The webinar that sells, I want to buy that. Then here I can enter the wallet credits, right? Now I currently have 0 credits, so I can't put any credits in here, but here is where they would apply when they buy the course for course credits. If they haven't got enough, that's not a problem. If, for example, they have 50 credit points, then they put in here 50. This amount will reduce by 50, and the rest they can just check out through PayPal or Stripe. Okay, so that is the setup of your course credits. Usign you can put in here, that's nice, but it's not really necessary. Okay. And that concludes this tutorial section about the setting up of Klick course. I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, welcome to this Klick course tutorial about setting up your institute or program. Okay, on the right bottom you can see here a diagram. In order to have courses, modules, lessons, and course categories in your program, you first got to install your institute or program. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard. This is the dashboard, and you can go into your institutes this way, go here, or you can use one of the quick links here, or you can use this institute button here. Okay, so you can see that here. Now, if you haven't got a institute yet, so obviously you will click here, Add New Institute. I've already created one, so what you will see is this screen. You will have to add an image. Now, make sure you use the right width and height, else the program won't capture your image. Okay, so very important that you do the right size. Then you put in your email, you give your institute a name, and then your access URL will be created, and then you enter into a password, a phone number, and all the other details, right? So when you're done, make sure that you can see here a button, approved and not approved. You have to click this to be approved so that this course will actually be, as this institute will actually be live. All right. Once you've done that, you can actually go and click on this double or triple points, and then you can go into the site, and then you will see the site will have a subdomain with your institute name, and you can build your courses in there. Okay. Other things. So once you've done that, you can look at the dashboard for just this institute. The next thing that you can do is you can edit, just like what I did right now. If you want to adjust something, if you want to correct something, no problem, you can do that there. And you can delete it here. The next things that you can see is you can actually add those sites. You can build those courses into this institute, right? You can look at the students, orders, etc., right? So that concludes this tutorial for setting up your institutes. I also call them programs, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Okay, welcome guys and girls to this Klick course tutorial. We're going to talk about how to set up your course categories. Now again, on the right bottom you can see the diagram that shows you how the program is structured. So we set up the institute, and the next step would be creating a course category. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard. In the dashboard you will see here course categories. If you click on that, you can create as many course categories as you want. Now I've created more, but this one is just the only active. So how does this appear on the student side? You can see here all categories. You can see here these categories will be shown here. At this moment only the bonus courses category is active. If I would just add another one, and I will refresh this, you will see here that this category would be added. Okay, so that's pretty simple. You add course categories. Now what will you enter into the course categories? I've just only two or three things. One, is there a parent category, right? So if you want to have another category in the bonus courses, you can do that. If not, you leave that empty. Then you put in the name and the description, and that's basically it. Update the course categories and you're done. Okay, so that concludes this tutorial about how to set up course categories, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, welcome guys, girls, to this Klick course tutorial video about how to create your courses in Klick course. On the right bottom you can see the diagram. We had to set up the institute first, then we were able to set up course categories for this institute, and next is we add courses. So let's dive right into it. Let's go to the dashboard. Here's the dashboard, and you can go to courses through this button, or you can go in the menu bar and click on courses. Now here you can see already the courses that I've created. If you haven't got a course created yet, you obviously click on this blue button to add a course. Now we've already added a course, so let me go to this course setting here. Once you've clicked on add a course, you need to give, at least you need to select a category in which the course will appear, right? So in this case, it's the bonus courses category. You'll add an image, make sure you use these dimensions. So the other thing is that you can add a course preview, okay? You can drop here your YouTube code. How does that appear if I go in here, I think? So on the About course, if you want to have a preview video here, it will show in here. Then the next thing is that you add the course name. All right. So how does this appear? If you go in here and people have signed up for your institute, then you can see all courses here. This is what they will see at that stage, right? So they'll see the title and they'll see the image. Okay, so once you've done that, you go next, then next you put in some course information. Create webinars that sell. All right. And then you put in your price. You put in here, if they can apply, how much course credits they can apply for the $197 sales price. If you have a monthly recurring price, you can put that in here. This is the one-time price. So I'm currently asking a one-time price here. If I only want to allow them, use your course credits for about $50, I would say here $50, and then they can only apply $50 on the 197. If I want to have them, buy this course for free using your course credits, then I put in 197. Okay. Can put in some affiliate information, and here the relevant courses is if I go here, then before they purchase, they can actually also see relevant courses, right? So I've selected these other two courses that they could also purchase in here. Okay, so that's why you put that in there. And then you go next. This is a one-time purchase rather than a subscription. And then you put in a hyperlink and an image, and this could be an ad for another program. Okay, this can be like going to your sales page of another product. Where that will appear is just underneath this section. Underneath the buy section an ad will appear. Okay, so just see that as an external link that you can add here with a image that will appear on your purchase page, on your sales page. Okay. All right, we go finish, and we've set up the course. Right now, the course has been set up. Now it doesn't have lessons yet. So the next thing that we want to do is add lessons to your course. Okay, so one thing what we can do here is we can look at the dashboard for this specific course. We can look, you can edit the details that we just entered, or you can delete the whole course here. Now, important here is the triple points here is you can duplicate a full course, right? If you want to make an alternative of this course, then duplicate it. Always assign your course to an institute, okay? In this case, we have one institute. Else it won't show in your sales pages. And then you can add modules. Now, before we add modules, let me just show you that we also have a vision setup. And the vision setup is the rating. So if people are going in here, they can see here that your course has been rated. Now, if you're importing a course from another platform, then that's no problem. You can enter the details here with, how many stars ratings, how many reviews, how many modules, and how many students have already purchased your program. Okay, so you can do that there. Let me see. You can add a pixel code here. You can add integration. Now that will be in a separate tutorial video, as well as the sign up source code, source link, and the preview. All right. So next thing is we'll add lessons. When you add lessons, you can see here I want to add new lesson, and that will create the opportunity to add all of these in here. Okay, so in here, if you've added that, you give that module a title. In this case, the perfect webinar, as you can see here. And then in that module, you'll add lessons. Okay, if you want to add the lessons, then we want to click on this plus icon. And here is where we give the lesson a name. Don't forget to put that lesson in here. And the duration of that lesson. Now, if you want to allow people to preview that lesson, like what we've done here. Right, so here is the preview. Then you click this check mark if you want to have them preview it. Before they purchase, they can look at all of the modules of the course, and if it show here a preview, then they can actually already see this this lesson, right? So if you allow them to see the first lesson, then you can make that appear for them, and then they can see the first lesson, right? Now you have an option to add content, audio, video, or document, all right? Most of your lessons will likely be video. So let's have a look here, and here is where we add the video types. Now we have a selection of a YouTube, Vimeo, or Dropbox. Most of you will use YouTube, and then if we do YouTube, we can just go to YouTube, we can say share, and then on the share button we can find the embed code. Okay, now interestingly enough, if you want to create courses and you want to use other people's material from YouTube, you can do that. Okay, so for example, if you want to create a course on Final Cut Pro and you want to even sell that or give that away as a bonus, no problem, right? So you go find a program here. This is a 2-hour program. You can even download it and cut it up in pieces so you have multiple modules. But you can do the same thing, right? So add the embed code. And this is completely legal, guys. This is what these guys have allowed you to do by just setting this up on YouTube. So you copy it here, and then you add this code in here. Okay, so this will be Final Cut Pro tutorial, full tutorial, right? And the duration here is, here we can see that 1:55. There we go. Okay, so we update that, and what you will see is it just added that to the module. It's pretty simple. You can do that. You can create multiple modules with multiple lessons in here. And that is it when it comes to creating your course. It's that simple, guys. And I'll see you in the next tutorial video. Hey guys, welcome to this Klick course tutorial video about setting up your course quizzes. Okay, let's dive into the dashboard first. In the dashboard, you can find your course quizzes on the left menu. You click on your course quiz, and from your course quiz, you can just add a new quiz. Okay, you'll have to select which course you want to do the quiz on. Then you enter the name, Master Webinars, show, and then you add your questions, right? And your questions have answers. So, what is a webinar? And then you have multiple answers, right? So let's say we have like 2 answers. It's a live training using webinar software. Or number 2, it's a YouTube video, right? Now, that's an apparent answer, but here is where you select the right answer. And then when you do that, you save the quiz. You can obviously add questions, right? Add the next question, add the options that you have people to select. So this is all multiple choice. Let's remove that. I'll save the quiz here. And it's that easy. Now, if I go to the student side of things and I'll go to all courses. Okay, so and I've purchased, I can go into my courses. I've got my courses here, and then here is where people will, consume your course, right? So they can click on the course here, okay? And obviously they have to go through the whole training. And then if they're done, they'll just go back to the courses and they can start the quiz. Here is where they can start the quiz. This is Master Webinars. And here is where I complete the quiz. All right, and once I've done that, click the right answer, and I've got it, right? Now, get the certificate. This is the standard certificate that they will get after they've completed the course, okay? Now you can customize this certificate, and we'll show you that in the next tutorial video. Okay, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, welcome to this quick Klick course tutorial video about setting up your course certifications. Okay, let's jump right in, and we'll go to the dashboard, and in your dashboard you'll have to go to course quizzes. And we're going to talk about customizing your certifications. Okay, I've got here 2 quizzes, and here you have your quiz certification. Okay, there is a standard certification that if you don't set up this certification, we will still have a certification. Okay, if I show you that here is when I go in here, and then this is already purchased. Hang on, I'll go into my courses, I'll go into the quizzes. I've already completed this quiz, so if I play the quiz they can see, okay, I've already done this. Okay, get certificate, this is the standard certificate that people will get. It's just a PDF they can print out and they can hang on their wall. All right, so if we want to change this certificate, we can make a custom certificate. All right, so if we want to do that, then we click on this icon here, quiz certificate, and we add a new quiz certificate. We'll give it a name, Webinar Master, and then here we can add some language. Okay, you have to make sure you use these parameters, right, for the student name and this course, etc. Okay, so if you do that, just make sure you enter this. You can make it as nice as you want. You can even add some images. So let me do that for a sec. Let me grab an image. Okay, so for example here, add an image, copy the link, paste it right here, and I can make this like 250. All right. You can see there's a number here now, or a image here, and then I can say, okay, let's grab this, right? Just to show you what you can do right here and how fancy you can make it. Now, certificate of completion. This is to certify that, and then obviously here is the student name. All right, that's completed the course, and then we want to do the course name. With a score of, and then the qualification score, right? Then you can add more niceties, but you get the gist, right? So let's center this all. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So let's say that is that, and then this certificate they could get at a certain percentage. So if they have completed the quiz and they had like 50% good, you can give them one certificate. If they have 100%, you can give them, a cum laude certificate. You can change their certificate as you want based on the percentage that they had right. Okay, so let's say I do here 50% and add it here. Okay, now if I go back to the certificate here, see if we can see if that was updated. Okay, so we'll have to add this in the center, but you can see that this is changed, this is changed. You may want to update this. You can add a signature down here, but you can make it as nice as you want. All right, so that concludes this tutorial about how to set up your course quiz certifications. Okay, this is really important that you provide people with a certification because they can hang it on their wall, right? It's an award for completing their courses, and what they will get is they will get credit points, right? So if I go back here and I will look at the profile here, I just earned like $200, guys, yay! Right, now if I want to add a new course, let's say I haven't purchased all those courses, right? I've purchased these two, right? So if I want to purchase the next course, I go to this one, haven't got that one yet. I want to buy, and then I can at least do 220, apply the credit, and yay, I got it for cheaper, right? This is great incentives, guys. So this concludes it. I'll see you in the next tutorial video. Okay guys, welcome to this Klick course tutorial video about setting up your payment integration. Okay, you want to have your payment integration set up so that you can earn with your courses. So let's go to the dashboard. And you can see here I selected payment methods, PayPal and Stripe. Now most of you will use PayPal or Stripe, and I will show you how to set that up on the dashboard. Okay. So here we are on the dashboard, and if you want to set up your payment integration, you go here, you see here integration, and from integration you go to payment gateways. Okay. On the payment gateways you select your payment platform. Now you have several, most of you will use PayPal or Stripe. Okay. I'm going to show you this setup in Stripe. In PayPal it will work kind of similar also with the other platforms. Alright, so when you do, you click on this gear icon and then you have to set up your secret keys, okay? Give it a name, and then you have to add these codes. Now where to find these codes? You have two options. One is the test key, right? Or the live key. Now if you go into Stripe, go into my Stripe account, and when you go here, just click here in the search item, API, okay? So you'll find the API keys here. You click on API keys and then you can see what's the publisher key and the secret key, okay? Now I don't have it in test mode yet, so these are the live keys, okay? If I do that in test mode, these are the test mode keys, okay? So you put them in here and you update it, and that's all, guys. It's that simple. All right, so that concludes this tutorial video about how to implement your payment gateway. Okay, hi guys, welcome to this Klick course tutorial video about how to set up your autoresponder integration. Okay, let's go into Klick course. Here we go. Let's go to the dashboard. So here we are in the dashboard, and we'll want to set up our integration for our autoresponder. Okay, you go to the top right, you see this gear icon, you click on that, you see integration, and here we select the autoresponder. Okay, so we got a couple of autoresponders here. We'll add more going forward. I want to integrate Aweber You can see that. So you can see here, update. You can just put in the title and the description here. And then in order to integrate it, you add here you click here the gear icon. Okay. Here is where you add your Aweber client secret key and your client ID. All right. Now there is a URL that you need to add here. So just copy this URL, which is https ://klickcourse.app and then /admin/integration/message_setting/getauth. Okay, you put this in, update it, and you're all done. It's that easy, guys. Thank you for looking at this tutorial video, and I will see you in the next one.